The Stranded Irishman. One day an Irishman who had been stranded on a desert island for over 10 years saw a speck on the horizon. He thought to himself, it's certainly not a ship, and, as the speck got closer and closer, he began to rule out the possibilities of a small boat and even a raft. Suddenly, there emerged from the surf a wetsuited, black-clad figure. Putting aside the scuba gear and the top of the wetsuit, there stood a drop-dead gorgeous blonde. The glamorous blonde strode up to the stunned Irishman and said to him, "Tell me, how long has it been since you've had a good cigar?" 10 years, replied the amazed Irishman. With that, she reached over and unzipped a waterproof pocket on the left sleeve of her wetsuit and pulled out a fresh package of cigars. He takes one, lights it, then takes a drag. "Faith in begorrah," said the man. "That is so good, I'd almost forgotten how great a smoke can be." "And how long has it been since you've had a good drop of Jameson Irish whiskey?" asked the blonde. Trembling, the castaway replied, 10 years. Hearing that, the blonde reaches over to her right sleeve, unzips a pocket and removes a flask and hands it to him. He opened the flask, takes a long drink. "'Tis nectar of the gods," stated the Irishman. "It's truly fantastic." At this point, the gorgeous blonde started to slowly unzip the long front of her wetsuit, right down the middle. She looked at the trembling man and asked, "How long has it been since you've played around?" With tears in his eyes, the Irishman fell to his knees and sobbed, "Jesus, Mary and Joseph, don't tell me you've got golf clubs in there too."